feel so alive. I don't know. Let's see. I'm in the process of like, there's like so much shit going on the screen. Copy this, paste this. And then it helps when I switch over, right? Oh, you're still in an ad, I see. Oh, maybe I wait a minute. So how about that weather? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hold on. Connect. Okay, here we go. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, fuck. I'm forgetting something. It was my headphones. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, man. Can you believe it? Hi, Rin. Hold on, let me go down the list from the top. Hi, Rin. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, me. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Rin. Hi, Lee. Hi, everyone. Hi, Gwen. How are we all doing? Good to see you all. We're so back. Hold on, I need to just hear that one more time. You hit him with the... Okay, we're done. We're done with that. Hopefully you heard that. Otherwise, yeah, we're about to get to that. We're about to get to that. How's that for the music? I need to update my. Also, thank you for the head pats. We need to update the way I screen share my phone, because there is an option that iPhone that I can have the audio, but in terms of having it like not as small as it's going to be for today. Hi, Father. You're finally back with the milk. That's crazy. Huh? What you mean? Thank you for... Settle down! Now gather around. I'm about to share a story. Page 2. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Also, a TikTok just dropped. I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok this weekend, but I haven't stopped. There's been TikToks still on schedule, if you will. And my phone just froze. I love that. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank the Academy for this magnificent award. Jesus Christ. See, my model won't work if my phone is frozen because it's how... What am I missing? The Photos app. That's right. I'm going to show you guys the photos through there. Let's start here and just kind of skim through. What's your favorite part of the B movie? Makes more sense, I think. Okay, that's good. I wasn't able to copy paste it a second ago, so that's why it was giving me issues. Hi, Lizzie. Welcome in. I'm fixing my phone at the moment, which is why I'm frozen. It's been acting up a lot lately, especially when I was at the airport today. It was draining battery so quick, and then at the same time, the camera app stopped working every now and then, and I was like gasp. Let's see. The at shorts. Boink. New TikTok. There we go. I need to figure out a way to automate that because it wasn't working otherwise. See, there's that. Let me do a little story saying we're live everywhere. That was the other thing I forgot. Bum. So what have y'all been up to? It's good to see you. I'll say my story in a second. I was all over the place. Part of me was like, oh, let me sleep all day. And it's like, let me do that tomorrow. I have everything fresh. Dun, dun, dun. That's good. Okay. Let's see. No wonder your model is looking down at us. Yeah, I'm looking down at your life decisions, everyone. Take notes. Make better decisions. Okay? Okay. That was... I'm gonna be making chicken parm. Well, see, now that is a good life decision. Well done. Well done. uh... Starting off shaving my lip. No. You... Not all of them, just some of them, just to be clear. Okay? Don't get it twisted. We need to bring back shaming for certain things, but not everything. Everyone deserves a little shame every now and then. What am I going on about? Don't mind that. Okay. Now go back to this. I think my model might freeze if I try to share my... how would I do that? It's coming back here. 1 second. I've been sleeping. Fair enough. I have volleyball today and I'm scared. But in a good way. You're gonna do fantastic. Doot. Let's see. What am I missing? No, I need the other one. I'm looking for something specific. I've also been on Discord a lot with Lee. Oh, okay. Getting stuff done. Woo. Okay. Yeah, post that. All right. Okay. And just like that. Oh, goodness me. All right, let's get to it, everyone. Firstly, new TikTok just dropped. I've also, even though I haven't been streaming, I have been still consistent on TikTok and YouTube. Yes. And Instagram. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking. I could have gone missing. No one would have known. Anyway. What am I listening to? Hold on. Oh, I see. How am I gonna do this? Because technically, I have to turn off my phone screen. So then, can I? Can I? I'm trying. The other way I could do it is just like temporarily send the photos to myself. You know, let me do that. That might be a little bit better. But man, that's so many. I think it'd make sense if I... No, if I backed them up, that would take way much longer. We're gonna switch to and from. So I'll show a few photos and then talk about it. and then pause, show a few photos, come back, and we talk about it. I think that's the better way to go about it. I know what I need to do to make it work, but right now I didn't have it set up essentially like right then and there. Okay, okay. But yeah, it's so good to see you all again. Yeah, we're so fucking back. We're so back. Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, some of you get to see my cosplay for the first time. I cosplayed myself this weekend. Greatness, I redid the sourdough with my brother, but you don't like sourdough, so what gives? Do they at least like sourdough? The side eye. Let's see. If I do this. Okay. Okay. Phone is in use. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And then I switch to this. That's yes, I'm very well aware of that. Don't mind this. Actually, wait. I'm gonna start to panic here in a moment. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to. Okay. Okay. Now we go back. Let me pause the music for a second. I can't make this screen any bigger on here, but if I do an NDI, if I can do an NDI capture, I can at least transfer the audio from the Mac when I'm doing it this way. So this was like right before my trip. I went to the beach, to like a different beach, like Cape Canaveral, to see like a space shuttle. It's very small. I need to, but you could see my mouse. Over here, you're about to see it in a second. That light right there. That's the space shuttle going into yeah, see, look, that's me little point with my little fingy. I was like, whoa. Yeah, this is not doing it. Oh, there it is. I was kind of looking at the beach, trying to refocus the camera. Anyway, let's see. Let me do this again. I just want to make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't. See, can I hit the arrow now? Can this work? It was just working a second ago. What gives? Ah! Here we go. Let's see. Go back to this. I then walked around. Wait. Can I see this in a better? Yeah, that's that. I walked around for a bit until I got to this like rock stuff. And then over there is where like they launched the spaceship. Let me just double check. Oh, okay, yeah. This was just like a full pan out view of the area. That right over there, that island over there is where they launched the rockets. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. I don't know what's coming up. Oh, this is the grasshopper. I put this in the Discord server, but when I was coming back from the beach, look at the size of that thing. Can we get a zoom in on that? Wait. Okay. No! Oh no. What is this? There's like so much crap. I'm gonna just tab. It would probably be better if I just tab in and tab out. This is the sunburn I got prior to the trip. Yum yum. Look at that yummy red hand. Both of my hands were like that. Let's see. Let me go back. Go forward. See. Keep going. Keep going. Here. Oh, wrong button. Here is dog. Here's dog closer up. That's Kyber. Let's see, skimming through. Went to the beach again. Ice cream. Hold up. Now I need to go to where the trip starts. You know, give me a moment. You know, let me actually just, is there a way I can send these in bulk? Can I do that? I can only send 10 every... No, let's just, fuck it, we're going for it. Okay, let me just make sure I don't have anything. I'm like double checking that everything here is okay. Yeah, okay, it should be fine. Other than one thing in the middle that I'm going to explain, but I don't think I can show because it wasn't my, it's not mine to show. Let's close this again. Go back to this. Connect. Okay. I would love to see these in... You know, fuck it. Hold on, let me back up my phone right now. Because then I know I definitely can do both. Hold on, let me... That might make way more sense to do rather than what I'm struggling to do right now. I need to find my phone charger. Like a physical cable. Should be still here. Unless it's not. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, you got a new phone? Congrats. Congrats. Let me put this back on. Whew. My good. That was a bad sunburn. What's going on? Oh, trust computer. Come on. It was. Gee, if I just clicked trust, why are you making me type the password again? I found a new person I sent for in a date and date everything. Oh, what character is it? I got a new phone. Congrats on the what kind of phone? Congrats. Hi, wait, hold on. High five. How are you doing? Welcome in. That's a lot. That's a lot of letters. Is it okay if I just call you Five? What do you go by? Good to see you. How's your date going so far today? Lee knows the person. Oh yeah. I got a sick. Hold on. I got a 16 after having a 12 for 4 years. Oh, you're talking about iPhone. Yeah. I still have an iPhone 11, which is what I'm using for my face capture right here, as we can see. I am waiting a little bit. I'm waiting a little bit longer. Preparing to import. That's fantastic. Let's see. Import. Okay, it is in the process, I think. Also, I'm gonna postpone movie night to tomorrow, chat. We'll watch a movie in the Discord server tomorrow because I just want to hang out with you guys and talk about stuff. The photos are currently being imported? Question mark. Oh, here they come. Okay. That's in the process of doing it. It should not take that long, but once it is imported, I shall show you. There's quite a few duplicates that I got to skim through as well as yes. What a blast. Bruh, coming back home makes me realize that the weather here sucks. It's so much nicer over there. It was like cool the whole time. It was like 60 degrees and windy. Meanwhile, back home it's like 90 degrees, humid. I feel icky just like laying in my bed and stuff. It should be done. Oh, actually, no shit. It is done. That was quick. Okay. Let me just see where we start. No. Oh, library. Oh, it's in the process of importing, but it's not. If I double click, no, I'm an idiot. What is? I'm assuming you hear that. That's that's me like clicking like every other button, just trying to get this photo to blow up on the screen. I'm just trying to. I just want to view my picture. Well, okay, it's like how many is that? 600. Okay, it's about to be at 100 of 600, so it shouldn't take too long. That's like 1/6 of the time. Anyway. How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Damn, it's like 70 degrees where I'm at, and it's windy too. Oh, that's still pretty nice. But like over here, it's like jungle. And my foot is itching like crazy because I stepped outside for 2 seconds and a mosquito was like, hey, you got some nice feet. Boy. Let's see. Bro, those mosquitoes, I swear, they're out to get me. They're out for my legs. Cut them all loose, but works my kiss, but just kiss I can't open up. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I don't get mosquitoes over here. Lucky. Yeah, they're vicious and they're biting. Like no one's business. I can at least explain kind of what went on as while I go get the photos. So the first day, like arriving to the airport, funny enough, like the sun was just coming up because I did a very early flight, so I'd have the day to hang out with people. Let's see. I hung out with like some of my like really old VR chat, like some of the first VR chat friends I made from like 2019. We all got to hang out and had like Korean barbecue. It was so nice. Koi or just a koi fish like picks me up like at first thing at like 10 in the morning. My flight was like at 6. As the sun was coming up at the first airport before taking off, there was a they had a Super Mario plane. It was a Nintendo World plane or something. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Takes off. I slept on most of the plane. Landed okay. That flight for some reason felt like so long. You have no idea. And then I got picked up, and even though I slept on the plane, I slept like an hour in the car too. It was just a koi fish and Mekapi. They both picked me up from the airport, which was very nice. And let's see, we hung out for a bit. We got to see Mecca's new cat. She got a new kitten. I did not take photos of the cat. I was just like, ooh, kitty, I pet cat. Good cat. Hello, cat. And then and I like moved she has like this like cat toy. So I was like going crazy with it. And you see the cat like just like playing around with it too. I didn't. Also, Koi had like one of those automated mahjong tables, and I was just like, I saw it like working, and it was so cool. Oh man. So they're like magnetic tiles. So there's two sets of mahjong tiles, and you put one in the table to auto sort, and then the other one you play, and then when you're ready, you put the other ones in, and the other ones are already sorted, and it comes out so nice and neatly. Ugh, reachy. Let's see. From there, we picked up C, and then went to Korean barbecue. I drank a little bit, and then I'm just every time you'll see me in public, I'll usually just like be going like this with my head just bobbing back and forth because I move a lot. Or I'll be grasping my hands for dear life and like just like nodding my head, going hi. I like head nods. It's like a not like a full bow, but it's just like a little think, a little think. There we go. Let's see. From there, not too much happened on Thursday. Other than that, I think I slept in, woke up. Okay, so yeah. Then the next day, this is day 1 of Offkai. We then go to Offkai. Had no issues. Had everything I needed. I'm gonna show you the outfits in a second here, if it would. It is taking its sweet time. Anyhow, I had to be very careful when taking photos on my phone for the reason that 128 gigabytes on a phone, at least for my needs, is not enough. Because like I said in previous time, at Ultra, I took like 4K videos. They're all like, 10-20 seconds, but it was quite a few of them. And it took up 60 gigs of my phone, more than half. And I'm like, and that was just for 2 days. That was not what happened in this case, because I was a little more cautious on taking photos. And if someone else was taking photos, I was like, oh, please send them my way. I would like to see. So in a bit, I'll also show you the photos at the man. Well, hold on. I'm getting too far ahead. Day 1. There we go. I've set the mood. I get to the convention. I go to get my badge, and funny enough, C and a few others weren't at. We didn't all stay at the same. I had my own Airbnb, which was cheaper than a hotel, surprisingly, at least for what I found. It was mutually. I'd say it was pretty mutually safe. There was one incident the first day that I heard, and I'm like, but I didn't hear anything after that. Let's see. Picked up the badge. Oh, wait. Yeah, so in case I heard a lot of banging and a lot of yelling the first night, I was like, I peeked out and was like, something going on? It ended pretty quick, but it was just like really abrupt and sudden. It's all good now. I already picked up the badge. Oh yeah, so C was also introducing me to other friends, and then I saw Laura, Explore. There was some at the time I like knew names ever so slightly, but I didn't really know everyone too well prior to the con, which I'm glad I've met so many lovely people this weekend who is so nice. He. I keep checking the phone imports because it's halfway now. Let's see, from day 1. I didn't. Oh wait, I could do my hand cam. I could show you what I got at the convention. It's not a lot. it was specifically one thing because I didn't want to fill up my bag because my bag was already bursting at the seams. However, I had a bag in a bag because my cosplay involves a little red panda as a bag. And it stored my batteries for my headphones, which I cosplayed later on. The I have to remove from my vocabulary. Some people use the word like too much. For me, it's So where was I? That's right. Rather than purchasing art, which there was so many good artists, I took notes, and I would, if there was a QR code or the name of like an @ somewhere, I'd write it down in my notes in intention to commission them later, because there was so much good artwork. Oh man, it was so nice. The first night, let's see. I use bro too much. No, see, that one's okay. Like bro, or like bruh. Bro, you would not believe what I have seen this weekend. I swear, Vtubers, man, crazy thing. After exploring the convention center for a bit, it's pretty cool. There's an art alley, and that was probably the best place to be for the con in terms of just wandering around and stuff. There was a smaller expo hall. It had some things. I wasn't in the expo hall all too much. It started to smell really quick, even with a mask on. By the way, chat, I had a mask on. Some people just fucking stank, like smelly bitch. They need to put like a deodorant or something in those goodie bags, cause damn. Holy. It was pretty messed up. I didn't, apparently other people smelled like other smells that were not pleasant in other areas of the con. I only really noticed it in the expo hall and the arcade. It was just anyway, the explored the convention center. There was a lot of cardboard cutouts. Holy moly. And they were auctioning some of them off for a charity of some kind. I didn't really follow through what it was for. Okay. Yeah. All right. After the con, there was 2 parties to attend. There was a Pixel night and an Oshi bar. I don't drink a lot, by the way, chat, but usually when it comes to like cons or like outings like this, I do quite a bit, quite a substantial amount. I usually don't set a limit, rather than, not mixing up stuff. I woke up in time. Hi, Sina. Welcome in. We're recapping my Offkai experience. We're only on day 1, and I have more photos, but I'm waiting for my phone to import the photos to the computer. Which it's nearly done. So once the photos come back, I'm literally gonna like just repeat what I just said again, but we'll have more photos. It was so nice. We went to 2 parties. I drank at the first one more than the second one. It was more just performances. The first one was more like a bar. It was very nice, very chill, very dark. Walk in. I usually don't like carrying a lot of stuff, chat. So like usually when I'm handed little goodie bags, I'll like maybe like skim through it and like respectfully just put the rest in a bin, because I will not be, you know, I don't need to carry more stuff than what I need to. It was chill, hanging out, getting to know people from like this group Discord. Hold on, there's a Discord group for Offkai that a few of us are in, and I only knew like 4 people prior, I'd say. Like, when I say that, I mean as in know them better than I do when I did. If I did when I was where I was at. So I was getting to know. Oh, let me see. I'm done. Let me go to. I'm bad at names, but I remember faces a lot better. So, but hold on. But Siren was really nice. I made friends with Sophia and Mischi and Bean or Beamed. Let's see. I knew C, I knew Laura, I knew Moo. Trying to think. There were so many lovely people. Hold up. Is it done? It's nearly done. It's on the brink. It's at 555 of 603. Wait a second. My headphones haven't been doing the biggity bounce. What gives? The fuck? Hold up. We're gonna... Oh. I need to figure out someone that knows how to do programming. Because I really would love there to be a more accurate way to provide a trigger response for some of the audio frequencies when they reach a certain level. Because sometimes it goes biggity bounce, and sometimes it depends on like the song. Sometimes they don't. Drives me kind of nuts. Audio Link on VR chat has it knocked down in terms of audio triggers. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wait, don't pick at that. Don't pick at that. Oh, by the way, after being attacked by my chair, I want you to know my hand has recovered more or less fully. Just like a small little scab. Oh. I think we did it. Library. Here we go. I need to figure out a way to show. Oh, wait, I can do that as well. Huh. Let's see. Nintendo San Francisco. Cisco. This will make sense in a moment. I'm gonna show you what I had. Like, I did a really big walk yesterday. Okay. Let me put back the... Oh, wait, I don't need that anymore now that we have all the photos where we need. Scroll up a little bit, a lot of bit. Here. There we go. And then let me move this over here. Oh, wait, I think I can full screen it even. Much better. And then can I do this? Okay. How's that? Excellent. All right, there we go. So this was how my morning went. Look at it's a Mario plane. Oh, thank you so much for the 3-day streak. I'm so glad you've enjoyed yourself here. There's gonna be a moment or two where I'm gonna need to flick the screen off. But that was that when I landed? Yeah, that has to be when I landed. We don't have mountains here. Let's see. That's the airport. I was taking photos for my friends Koi and Mecca on where I was. We then we got Koi was the one driving. I fell asleep in the car for like an hour as we were driving to San Jose because this is the San Francisco airport. As for some reason it was cheaper to fly to San Francisco rather than San Jose. Anyway, this is for any of you that enjoy Love in Deep Space. I know my mods Lee and Wolfie really enjoy Love in Deep Space, so I made sure like every now and then if I were to see any Love in Deep Space stuff, I'd take a photo of it for them. These are characters from the looks of them. Let's see. Oh wait, not that. That's C and Koi. Oh, and then let me just double check that I'm not. What's next? Oh, okay. This is the flowers at my Airbnb lit up. When it was getting dark out, they began to light up. It was such an unusual thing to see. Let me just double check. Oh, okay. I think it's gonna be okay from here on out. More or less. So if you see that, that's my red panda bag. That is, I use as a backpack, but I use it to store the batteries for those headphones, which are hologram headphones. That's just me. My hand is covering my face. That's what I wore on day one. Look at me. That's me. That's IRL. And then, oh, this thing was so cute. Wait. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, he needed ibuprofen a little bit later. Because later that day, his head deflated and it was like he had a dent in his head. Let's see. Oh, I was trying to see. You had to do a few things ahead of time to these were the people for the meet and greets and stuff. The only one that I would almost have considered maybe was Sister Michi, just to say hi. Because we both share the same model artist, and she's one of the very few Ini siblings that I've yet to say hello to, which right here. However, I did see the other siblings today. Oh, this was me at night. Yeah, look at that. So suave. The pants looked really good, actually. Look at that. So that was what I wore Friday night. Yeah. And then there were these little glow in the dark wristbands. I was waiting in line for the Oshi bar. Yeah, so we hung out a little bit at the Pixel night, and it was a bar. I had a drink, and it was tasty. They had like a taco bar spread thing, and there was a few other people performing there. A little later, we then went to the Oshi bar, and we walked to it. However, I think the next one I might have to. Yeah, it is. We were waiting in line for the Oshi bar. I'm gonna skip a little further ahead because there's a part where it reflects faces. Let's see. So C was I was like, hey C, you should do some pulls while we're in line for sentimental value. So when you get your 5-star. When you get your 5-star, it's gonna. Anyway, so there was that. That was so funny. Oh, this is the other one. This was the Oshi bar. There was like a 2-hour line to go from the stairs, and then it was like a wraparound, and then to the bar. We ended up not getting any drinks here. Oh. However, the performances here were, ooh, they were fantastic. And then they were performing kind of like where my head is right now, like over here. It's hard to see. There was people are really tall. And then I saw this person filming the thing on the 3DS, and I was like, ooh, that's funny. Who's that? Oh, it's me. Look at that. Look at that. It's your boy. I was trying to I was just trying to get a little video. Oh, yeah. So the FPS, the way the things spin doesn't really do justice when it comes to taking photos. So I have to take videos due to the FPS. Nope. They move at a certain frame rate and stuff, and I'm telling you, it looks so good in person. Let's see. Then was walking the con. This is like the art alley again. I don't know if you see. This is Sister Kumi. There was a lot of people at the time when I was like with a different group, and I'm like, oh, that's Sister Kumi. That was cool. I also saw Sister Miri. Oh, here's more Love and Deep Space stuff. Can I zoom in? Here you go. Didn't you say someone was mowing the lawn? We're getting to that. That's Saturday. Oh wait, you're right. No, wait, this is Saturday. Shit, you're right. Okay, hold on. There's a story to be had. Okay, so I was so focused on putting on the outfit. This little, maybe you can see it. The hook here fucking snapped. So like the little mechanism, I had to just like hook it on every now and then because it would fall off. But I was so focused on this outfit, I forgot my fucking badge that day. I literally was like, oh, I'm all dressed up, and seeing like that this is around me, I was thinking that it was my badge. But before that and during that, the whole time the Airbnb host was mowing the lawn. So I walk out like this. I walk out like this to the Uber, and he's just watching me like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I'm just like, oh, you can't see me. I need to make like an emote or an expression where I have a hand covering my eyes. That'd be really funny. He just looked at me, and I'm just like, yep, this is happening. Go into the Uber. We're almost at the convention when I'm looking around for my badge and going, oh shit, I forgot my badge. So I had him drive back so I can pick it up and then, you know, go to the con. Goodness me. Okay, back to this. Yeah, there was a lot of Love and Deep Space stuff going on. Those keychains. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's see. Oh, people were complimenting my headphones a bunch. And then that was for a party later, which I had other plans already to go to the Winchester Manor, so I did not sadly get around to going to that. The reason why I took a photo of this is because my artist, the one who made the model that you see here right now, they go by Ini. Duckmaster Ini. Queenie. Ooh. Oh, wait. Yeah, so I ordered... I was ordering this on the way back. Let's see. Yeah, so there was that. There should be face coverings there. I'm not gonna show that any further, but I was like, oh, do you want me to film for you? Like, yeah, sure. So I filmed a few people that were singing for them. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So after I literally, they were like, oh, we're going to the manor in this amount of time. It's like, okay. I Ubered back to my Airbnb so I can eat food. I just had it was primarily just wings at that time. Then we go to the Winchester Manor, and it was very nice. I'd I'd purposefully go further ahead than everyone else or further behind just to get the jump on people, just to spook some people. It was good. I got moo. I got C twice. Oh, it was good. This might be where I need to find. So, were they posted in a channel somewhere? Or let me do a little sniffing around. Are there No, C did not put the photos in here. Where are the photos? Hold on. C. I'm messaging her right now. Did you put the photos from Winchester anywhere? I'll get a message about that later. I'll show you guys that later once I find out where that is. Anyway, so back to this. There's like there was like over 100 rooms, 7 stories tall. Well, now it's 4 stories, but what happened was an earthquake shook up the house. And she was like, the lady, which is slipping my mind right now, that ran the place initially, who was married to Mr. Winchester of like the rifle, that there shouldn't be this many floors and to pursue making more floors. The reason why they needed to make so many rooms was to get the ghosts lost so they don't eat her. Hump, hump, hump. It was so fun. There was random doors that just you would open and it would just be a wall, or a different door and it was a 3-story drop to a kitchen. Crazy times. I snuck in during the basement. There's 2 basements. I snuck up into the darkest spot and waiting for my friends to catch up, and I'd be like, so where are you guys? And they'd be like, did you guys see anything? And then I just go, yeah, I think I saw something over here. And oh my gosh, I'm evil. I'm so evil. Hee hee hee. Yeah, I'll definitely, if we ever end up going to a spooky place, you will get spooked. I can almost guarantee that. It was so nice. It was so fun. I think am I covering it? One of these bushes, it looks like someone took a chunk out of it. I didn't take a photo of it because I didn't think much about it, but it looked like someone ate it. See, this is my outfit. Oh, let's see. And then Saturday, what else happened Saturday? After the manor, we then, I already ate, but the rest of the group hadn't. So I went to go help Kat order the ramen for everyone else. So like I carried a bag just because it was a big order. Get back, ate, and then I vaguely remember what happened. I just remember there was a bunch of drinking, and then I was just giggly, and everyone was so giggly and loud. And then C had to go to Alcatraz at like 6 in the morning. Meanwhile, we're laughing our asses off super loud at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Very impressed that she got sleep that night. It was just good talks and good company. And oh, I learned that there's a show called F Boy Island this weekend. Also about a show called Love Island and the word munch. Anyway, the they're talking about Love Island. I'm like, what is this Love Island show? And then we watched like part of an episode, and then the F Boy Island came up in conversation. And what that is, it's a show where 50% of the dudes are nice and 50% of the dudes are F boys. And there's 3 girls that are trying to find someone. And if I kind of lost the point of the plot, if one of the F boys finds, or hold on, we're gonna try that again. If they don't realize that it's an F boy, they can the guy can take the money, and it's like $100,000 is on the line. What the? I opened Twitter for like a split second. I was like, what the? Gonna just scroll up. I didn't see that. We watched a little bit of that and then just laughing and having a good time. I will always cherish these moments. They were so nice. I used the word nice a lot. I see that, but it was such a good time. Let me just double check that there's. Oh, okay. I remember we like partied for so long that when I got to my Airbnb, the sun started coming out, and I'm going, I at least need to sleep for at least 4 hours. So that is what I did, and then I got dressed, and then I gave I kept the bag that day because I was just another reason to carry my little bag, and then we saw Sister Miri. It was I was just walking by. I'm like, wait, oh no way. This is the little. Oh, I can show you physically, but also that's the photo of it. It's a little red panda charm. I need to figure out a place for it. I just thought it was really cute and I liked it. How was it? Okay, wait. Now I have to be a little more concerned. We walked around the artist alley again and just walking around the con, meeting good friends. Hold up. Okay, I can't show the next part because I think that. Oh boy, how do I say this? There was like a. Hold on. How did it go? There was a bet or a. So I forget who it was. It was either Mochi or Mishi. It was a bet of some kind or something for charity. And every now and then when we were all hanging out in the Verbo, they were going, when are we going to do the peanut butter dogs? And it was like just like casual conversation like here and there. Didn't think much about it. Hold up. We're gonna snooze that ad because I do not want that to play while this is very wait, is that Saturday or was that Sunday? No, that's Sunday. We already went through Saturday. That's right. We're on Sunday. Okay. So Sunday, it was Laura's birthday and we were going to round 1, but right before that, the plan was to go at like 8 and we'd end up leaving at 9 because of this. What happened was hold on. Let me get the names really quick. There was I did not partake in this. I just took a photo and I was being a delightful light source for this event. I'll always remember it, man. That was so nuts. The whole fucking room smelled like the whole Verbo smelled like peanut butter. For quite a bit too. I cannot show this. There's like 2 things involved in this, but let's see. Well, let me get the names really quick. Mishi, Mochi, Moo, Beaned, and Siren. Yes. So 5 of them proceeded to slather their toes in peanut butter and interlock toes, and I was oh man, you only hear stories about stuff like this. I was in shock to actually be in the room as this was going on, and someone was like, "Oh, can someone take a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I have two of these peanut foot butter photos on my phone. and then when they started interlocking toes is kind of when I stepped out. It got a little too lewd for me. I was just like, I was going in and out, like walking back and forth, and just the smell kept getting like more pungent of the peanut butter, and then I had one of the photos I have, they actually have their like names written on their feet. the reason why they did this was for a charity event, and also so that they didn't have to reveal their whole feet, because it was a redeem. From my understanding, it might be a little different. Yeah, so I have 2 photos of just 5 VTuber feet on my phone. Oh no. Trust me, it gets better because so an hour goes in and then the room still smells like peanut butter, so like they fanned it out and I'm just waiting. And we end up going to round 1 and we're proceeding to tell others that weren't there. There's a very funny Discord message where we just started spamming the group chat with peanut butter, and every time I hear the fucking word now I giggle because of it. It's just peanut butter gifts. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. And another person from the group that was already at round 1 was saying, "Hey, where are you guys at?" I just response immediately, peanut butter. Hey, where are you guys at? Peanut butter. Oh my god. From then, we show up, and a few people that were already there were going, "Hey, what took you guys so long about that?" And I had for the longest time, those 2 feet pics were the very first photos on my my photo gallery for quite a bit. So I pulled it up and was showing a few people. And there was a point in the arcade where I started to get a bit thirsty after playing Music Diver, which is a fun drumming game that I enjoy playing. And getting the drink, I go to do tap to pay and accidentally whip out the photo immediately on my phone because I still had it from when I was showing like Havo, and I was like I like gasped and I took the phone and tucked it away really quick, and I'm like keeping it really close to my chest, looking at this fucking photo going, God damn it, get out of here. And then I tap the pay. I look around. Okay, good. No one saw that. Oh man. If I'm gonna ask about the pictures if it's okay to share embargo wise for maybe like a TikTok later or something. But I'm a hold off on it for now. Just you know, because it's I took the photo, but it's not mine to share. I don't think. I'm gonna ask if it's okay later though. Oh man. Before this trip, by the way, I got like a pedicure, and that was like the first time I took a foot picture. Oh boy. Shit, you guys are in an ad. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just looked at the photo again. Oh my god. I'm looking back. I'm looking forward. I'm looking back. I'm looking forward. Oh my god. Man, that was so nuts. That was crazy. And then there's just like a group of people like in the center with their toes interlocking in the peanut butter, and then there's the other group that are just watching this happen, me and a few others. Let's see. Then we went to round 1, and hey Mario, pretty good. I'm showing more photos. Not that one. I keep forgetting that that's the one on my screen, of course, right now. And I just kept throwing peanut butter memes throughout the day. We then go to round 1 for a bit. After I had my drink, I was asking to like people to see if they had any plans Monday to hang out. no one had anything going on, which normally there's usually like a hangout day after. So normally I prepare for that. So like I leave like the night of Monday. However, everyone had like other things to do, which it happens. I go to. I was a little bit panicked that night because I'm like, uh-oh, I have nowhere to put my bag. So I was in the process of booking a hotel for the day just to put my bag somewhere near the airport. So then I relaxed, and then we all just hung out, and there was a plan to go to a bakery first thing in the morning. So I stayed at at Laura's VRBO. I just keep calling it V-Bro in my head, because it would have just saved like another Uber trip. So I was there, and we watched like Digital Circus. We're caught up. And then the morning happened, and I went to my Airbnb to pack. And then in the meanwhile, I was like tearing up because I'm like, I missed them so much. Everyone was so nice. Everyone was so sweet, and I can't wait to hang out with all of them again very soon. Let's see. I like started tearing up in the Uber back, and then I packed up, left everything in very fantastic condition. Then I went to the hotel to put my bag down, and then I booked another Uber to San Francisco itself. This is where I can start showing photos again. Okay, so literally the bed was unused. I literally just needed to like somewhere really quick and cozy to put my bag, which this place was really nice actually for what was here. I then proceed to go to Nintendo San Francisco, which just opened fairly recently. This is just a photo of. Oh, you didn't see that. Shit, you didn't see that quick glimpse. Oh no, not you. You better not fucking pause it. Chat, none of you. Chat. You didn't see anything when I accidentally pushed the space bar. Okay. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. And if you think you did, you didn't. This was just a view of like the water and the mountains. Nothing too crazy. This was on the way to I noticed you have a ton of new shorts on YouTube. I never stopped posting. By the way. I want you to know that. Then I ended up at Nintendo San Francisco. Very nice. That's me. And there was a line to get in. They were still selling Switch 2s. They're not out of stock. They were like, yeah, we have it. We're like the only place you could still get them. And I was like, ooh. I was so tempted. And then the other part of me is like, I'll wait till they have more games. The other reason why I wanted to go there, well, they have a custom Switch 1 section where you can pick the Joy-Con colors you want on your Switch, which they don't have that yet for the Switch 2. But I hope they do at some point. The only place that else you can do that is in Japan, where you can they have a custom Switch section where you can pick what color Joy-Cons you want. Let's see. I stopped by looking. I never knew it just opened. Now I know where to go after sleep. Oh, for sure. It was so cute and cozy. I got to play the new Donkey Kong game. Actually, it hasn't even come out yet. I was like seeing other people play it, and then here's a little footage of that. This was someone else playing, just a stranger. I was just watching them play, and then I played, and I fucking breezed through it. I breezed through the demo like it was nothing. Here's a big amiibo wall. Look at all those amiibo. That's a lot of amiibo. Amiibi. Amiibos. Little Pikmin. I thought these Pikachus were really cute. I like the Postal and Minen one, but also the one next to that. Very nice. That's Link. I think so this is where I then went to play Mario Kart World and the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game. That was so much fun. I enjoyed both. Actually, I think so for the Mario Kart World one, I'm pretty sure it's assisted driving, at least for the demo. I really hope that's not the case for the actual game, because I wanted to go faster, and it was just going. Like there was no boost at the go, and it was primarily just using your items to go forward for the demo. For the demo, I haven't played the actual game, but nonetheless, it was very. It looked so clean. This is just a little Pikmin charge holder, and then some other little things. Oh, I took this for someone because I think Gigi is this one with the red eyes. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, then I went around the park. This is like right outside the Nintendo shop, the Nintendo store. This is Union Park. Man, look at that camera work. Look at that smooth ass camera work, like the slow pan. Yeah, so there was like ping pong, there was cornhole, there was badminton. This is like the day, this is like Monday. This was what happened yesterday. And then I sat down for a bit, taking in the view. A French couple. I was like sitting down, just taking in, looking around, people watching, and this French couple walks up to me and go, well, they sat down next to me and they're going, "Excuse me, do you know what the name of this game is?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's cornhole," and they were like, cornhole. They pronounced it a little different. I was like, "Oh, here, hand me your phone. I'll type it for you." They're like, "Okay," and I typed it. And then they asked a few more questions about like, "Oh, what are in the pouches?" And it's like, "Oh, sometimes it's sand, sometimes it's little pebbles." I was like, "Okay." And then after I was, just done sitting there, I'm like, "You guys have a good day. You too." And then I walked to Chinatown from there. I'm pretty sure there was more buildings as well. I was just taking photos of buildings and stuff. I thought this one was very pretty. Look at those flat. Hold on, let me get another. Can we enhance? Look at that. That building is gorgeous. It was really the flowers. Or was it you? I don't know where I'm going with that. It was cool. I'm gonna skip that song. 1 second. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Oh, hold up. My stream just disappeared on my. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so like I said, I went to Chinatown and I walked the entirety of I think it was Grant Road or Grant Street. Ah, put me down. Hi, Lizzie. But yeah, walked through the whole thing. There was a lot of art galleries. So hold on, there's a few photos of the same stuff. There was like a really nice blue chandelier. I really like this red chandelier. That was pretty cool. Those are statues of like, I wasn't sure what it was, but it caught my attention. Hi, Jasper. Welcome in. Here's another building. I was just taking photos of like big, tall buildings. That was it. It was just that there were big buildings and tall buildings. We have those here too, but what we don't have is a Chicken G's. Yeah, so guys, I'm proud to announce I opened a new chicken shop. I'm kidding. Let's see, more buildings. Oh, I thought that this was very unique. We're gonna get to the top. There were these 3 statues on the very top, which were very nice. Very cool. That's me. And then that's just another tall building. I just want to take the photo and then what I was trying to get was like the cityscape where it was very Sonic Adventure 2 like, like because of the drop-offs and stuff with the roads. More photos of Chinatown and other. Oh. Do you guys know anything about this building right here? By any chance? Does it look familiar to you by any means necessary? Does it look familiar? Huh? Have any of you seen the first Sonic movie? I hope so, because This is where Dr. Eggman, Jim Carrey's like here on the top, and he's like, roar, 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 we got you now, Sonic. And Sonic's like, yes, again. Jump, jump, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that happened there. Pretty certain. Unless it's in LA. And there's a building that just resembles it. Fuck, I don't remember. I was, oh. He was just taking in the view, and like, it's like it goes down, then back up. And then there's a lot of lanterns. And then a lot of cars that drive themselves. Oh, there was a pretty church at this like park, like right at the end of the road. So I went there and then I took a photo, and they were like, no photos, please. I was like, oh. And then I kept going. I was on my way to the pier, so I just kept walking, and it was empty. There was all these cars. All the buildings looked fairly nice. Oh, that was a car that drove itself. That was a car that drove itself, and I was like, ooh. I was like, what? Apparently there's an app, and you can call them like a taxi service. And then I just wanted another photo of this like interesting looking drop off, because that's not a normal thing for it to go down, then to go back up over there. Because it's like in a mountain range with all these buildings. Okay. Another one. Oh, okay. So this is, let's see. I think this is where, let me show you my route. I walked a lot that day. I'm going to get back to the photos in a second. But I just want to give you guys a good visualization of where I went, essentially. See. Okay. Let me show you my route before we go to the actual. Okay, so we start at the Nintendo store, and then there's a park. See, this is the park that I was at right here. So I sat like right over here. Oh wait, I can probably. Where's the little person? No. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh wait, no way. This is. Wait a second. That's exactly where I sat. I sat right there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's exactly where I sat. So like this is exactly like where I was just watching people. That's so cool that we could do that. So yeah, I was looking around, and then the Nintendo store is like right there. And then there's like a really big Apple store over there. Not Apple Park. Apple Park is somewhat in the area, but not that close. Can I go back? Here we go. Okay, so from here, we then went to, where's Grant? I think it's this, no, wait. I kept going. And then I went here. Yeah, I think it's, where's the little person again? Is it right here? Hold on. No, wait, it's a bit further. Where's the... Oh, wait, I got turned around. Bro, don't even. I really tried to get fun. All the places were closed on Monday for some reason. There was so many places that were closed on Monday. Don't even. Where's the mouse? Hold on, zoom out. I'm trying to... There was... Okay, I guess we're gonna go... We're gonna keep... Oh, wait, is this... Hold on. I think I'm going further than I should. Go back. Back again. Go forward one. I want to... How do I go back to the map? Let's see, let me do it from the park side. That might make more sense. Let's drag the little person over here. And then where's Grant? I'm so lost. Where is chat's plushie, G? Oh, you're saying you want me as a plushie? Maybe at some point. That might be fun.
Woof.
Oh. Hell no, you owe us a plushie from round 1. Oh, do I now? I see. Here we go. And then here we are. Okay, this is where I start. I went from the Nintendo store. Okay, which was, hold on. Here's the Nintendo store. Then I went like diagonal through the park, and then diagonal again to the front of. Yeah, I did go to Chinatown, and then we went through here, and then we kept going. We went a long way. Well, you told me to go look for pho. I don't even want to hear it. Don't even. There was a few good places there. There was like, I had this, I didn't take a photo of it. There's this like really cute onigiri spot where they had like all sorts of like rice buns. It was so, oh, it was very nice. Oh, I know. I'm not upset about it or anything. I'm I'm allowed to have sass. See, and then we walked a long way. I think it would make more sense if I show you guys this rather than. Okay, so back to the big map. Back to the. Oh shit! What is this song? Hey. Okay, so like I was saying, so from here, we went to Grant. Is this one Grant or is the next one? It's the next one. Let me zoom out quite a bit. So in short, I went here, so here, then I walked all the way from like here, I need to figure out a way how to draw this shit, but I went down, and then I kept going, and then I kept going, and I was trying to see this, which I did not see, but I just kept going and going till I made it to here, to the pier. And then from the pier, I walked all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, I was more or less right where the beach ended, like right here. And I had to go because I had to call the Uber because I was not going to miss my flight. 1 second before you guys get feet pics in your face. Let me go back to the photo gallery. Okay. I'm going to draw it really quick just to give you guys a good example of what's going on here. Oh wait, no. These are just I'll figure it out later. It was long. More car that drive itself. Can I rotate this? What is this? Oh, yeah, so we made it to the pier. It was a long walk. That's Alcatraz. These are seals. Sea lions. There's actually a few more seals that had less people in a different section when I was walking further towards the bridge. I wanted to take a photo of Alcatraz. I didn't go to Alcatraz because I probably don't think I would have had time for that. But I was taking more photos of like the docks and the rest of the pier. Then Fisherman Wharf. I have a story. So I was chilling here for a bit, just people watching, just chilling. Okay, right here. This is that bullshit. Okay, so I'm here taking a cute video just like of the bakers baking, and I'm covering it, but there's a woman that shows up like right here next to me with her dog. And then she goes, "Hey, Kiara, do you want to get up? Come see." I started bursting into tears in public. For context, Kiara is the name of my first dog. and I was just like, I was like, like I didn't like gasp out loud, but I was like, no way. And then I'm like, I threw my glasses on and hold on, where's the emote? Can we get some crying in the club? Can we get some crying in the club? That's exactly what was going on. I'm just like, I need to put these on a little tighter. Let's see. I was just like, I was sitting there. I'm like, okay, come on, we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving. Let's see. So yeah, I got up, kept moving. Let's go through here. I was taking just other photos of things. Let's see. Oh, this is where I went to go eat. This is what I was going for food and stuff, and then I had like sushi and some karage. It was a little colder, windy, cold, but it was very nice nonetheless. And oh me, oh my, this stuff was so good that day. That food looked so good. It was. It was all nice, warm, and toasty too. It was like everything just tasted and felt so good. Oh, okay. This is something later. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm missing. What the fuck? Hold on. No. I'm missing something. 1 second. Why did it? That doesn't make sense. It imported something later than soon. Okay. I'm gonna get to that part later. I guess it duplicated some footage or photos. That was like an observatory as I was walking through the. Oh, hold on. I just thought this was interesting because you could hear the sailboats. Aw, hi. Wait, Skyla? Hi, Skyla. Thank you. You're too sweet. Hope you're having a good day. How have you been so far? Hi, Miku. Welcome. Pretty good. I'm recapping on how my trip went. So as you guys can see, or sorry, here, I really liked how the boats sounded, the way they were all like clinking and clanking. It sounded like they were coming from everywhere, all the sounds. And then this is an actual seal that you're gonna see here on the dock. Where is it? There it is. Look, seal. It's a seal right there. Look at that thing. That's a seal. Those sounds you hear in the back are the boats, by the way. Is this the same video? I think this is the other one. I would really love to get rid of that wind sound because it sounds so good. It was really windy. Like really windy. It was so windy that door swung open. Oh goodness me. Hold on. Oh holy shit. Hold on. Okay. $1 million question. Do you like anime? Which one's my favorite? My favorite has to be Your Boy Kong Ming. In Japanese, it's Paripikome. Solid opening, solid story. Oh, good songs too. Hi Sophie. Good to see you. Popping on to here to help someone test a stream feature. Oh, okay. Hope you have a lovely trip. Thank you. It was really nice. I had a blast. It's so good to see you again. See the photos of your outfits. So I hadn't seen it all. Yeah. Minor as follow. Oh goodness. Hello Kitty. Hamtaro solid. Kirby is solid. Sailor Moon solid. Powerpuff Girls Z. I did see part of it and I dropped that one, but I did watch like a bit of the original. Sonic X. I still come back to. Let's see. Okay, I'm starting to recognize less of these. Basket. Wait, no basket. Is that basket case or fruit basket? Haiku. Haiku is solid. Yuri on Ice, bruh. That. I've seen the show and it just keeps coming back somehow. All I think of is this one guy that starts moaning frantically when he pulls that one trick on the ice rink in the middle of the competition. It's a funny show. Let's see. Not to be selfish or bring just Aw. Don't worry, Miku. I was crying. I cried 3 times yesterday, if that makes you feel better. I hope you feel better soon. I'm gonna show you guys more stuff in a minute. I did have a good trip. Good to see you, Goose. Let's see. We're gonna go to the next part. Let me rotate this by 1. There we go. This was my walk. I kept going, chat. I fucking kept going. It's really loud. And then that was like right over here there's like an observation tower. It is like some golden dome of some kind. I'm not really too sure what it was. Let me rotate this one as well. Give it a second. Where is this? I walked like San Francisco yesterday. My shoes are still covered in fucking beach sand. Let's see. More walking. I wanted to get even closer to that seagull, but he flew away. I got pretty close. Most of the anime I watch, by the way, are usually like the 13 episode slice of life ones. For the reason one, I can say I've watched a lot more anime, but also I like smaller stories. See, these are more boats. That's like I thought it was a lighthouse, I think. More boats. That was not when I did that. Oh, it was because I cropped it later and saved as a new image. Let's see. This is more my walk. This is where my shoes started to get very, very sandy. Because if you see right here and right here where I'm circling with my mouse, that's the Golden Gate Bridge. My intention was to go see it. However, the clouds kind of flew up. Fluffy hair. Oh yeah, well, we could go back to that. That's me. Dun, dun, dun. And then that's a tall building. Let's see. Then from... Oh, wait. There is a video. So the wind is fighting against me to see this bridge. And I'm like chucking at a good pace. Trying to head to it, and then like I'm running into clouds. So you're gonna see some of these clouds like kind of go towards me. I just thought this was also pretty cool. And then there's like a dog. There was a lot of dogs, a lot of people. It started getting colder then. Towards the end of it, I probably started feeling my face less. Like if it felt like it felt like the end of my snowboarding, like a snowboarding trip. Usually, don't know who that is, but we can do this. And I was trying to get the background. It wasn't for this person. It was. It's so fucking windy. My ears started to get cold, but my AirPods kept me safe. So I was listening to music while I was just walking and walking and walking. Let's see, this is another one. I think it's more or less the same thing. Yeah, and then I got progressively closer and closer to the bridge. Normally it's very red and very apparent. I think this is maybe where I stopped. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is because what time does that say? 5:50? Yeah, that's exactly okay, so that's exactly when I had to stop and call the Uber to head back. Why is the No, not necessarily. Other people were taking photos and stuff too. This is like I'll show you the route again after. If you think, oh shit, Miku, you're in for a world if you think filming photo, just filming regular. Hold on, we're gonna try that again. Miku, if you think filming a bridge in public is weird, oh, I have a story for you on what happened on Saturday. There we go. And then I think, yep, more photos. That was like the closest one I got of the bridge. Did you see any seals? Yeah. Hold on, let me go back. I saw two groups of seals. Let me 1 sec. The seals were right here. See? Well, those are sea lions. Let me show you an actual seal. Here, let me go forward. Forward. That was the airport. I don't know why it's there though, the pacing's off. I wanted to record the boats making the chimey sounds with their sails when I came across. Where is it? That's a seal. That's two seals right there. But seals, like the gray ones. Not the sea lions. See? He just moved from his nap. Look at him. That's a seal. Okay, back to where we were. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit. Yeah, and then towards when they were heading, when my Uber driver was taking me back, I took a video of this because like the bridge is like right behind us, but like this is all you could see. It was all just one big fog. Like the render distance hasn't loaded yet in the Minecraft. Oh, wait. I did forget. Okay, so firstly, this Uber driver was whispering little things here and there, and I was like, okay, I didn't think much about it. The Uber driver that took me to San Francisco was a little odd. Not by it was something they did. It wasn't more like he was like on a call and then he was like, "Hey, smile." He smiled for me. I was like, "What the?" Hmm? I was like, okay, and I didn't think much about it. And then we went our separate ways. I was like, that was weird. I would be scared if I stuck my phone out the window. Um, that's not out the window. That's see, greatness would have been taken. Yeah, taken as a joke. Anyway, what is this? What is this? It's just my leg. I think that's just my leg. Okay. Oh, okay. And then we go all the way back because the pacing is off. For some reason, it decided to upload these photos after. I found out that the San Francisco airport had boba tea. And I was like thinking, I'm like, you know, if there were to be a place that would have it, I feel like it would be here. They did. I had if you see the two ice squared, a creamy vanilla mango, and then a salted caramel iced milk tea. The one on the left is the mango one, and the one on the right was the salted caramel milk tea. They were both very good. Also, they're straws. They're not plastic and they're not paper. They're bamboo fiber straws. Can we just If people really have an issue with straws, can we just do these? Because they don't fall apart. They didn't fall apart. There's no glue. By the way, for those people that use paper straws, don't. I'm not kidding. The glue that is used to as the adhesive is toxic for human consumption and should not go anywhere near your mouth, actually. So, for those that do go to areas that have those, please be careful. It's not. It's. These are on the safe side. These straws in particular. And then it was just me sitting at the airport. So you see, like, on these 4 chairs, and then it's just one me with 2 drinks, and I'm like, I wanted to try them both. I ended up finishing both of them. And then just enough time to get on the plane. And I slept on the plane and got home. And then I slept. And then I ate. And then I am here. That was so fun. Let's see. Oh, wait. C said she was going to message me some of the photos. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Winchester house now. Really quick. Let me put a different song on. Pardon my storytelling skills need a little bit of work. But I think I told it pretty well. Lettuce and cheese. Lettuce and cheese. Your fits were goated well too. Oh, dang. Yeah, hold on. We could go back to that in a while. If you guys want to guess up some of these outfits, I could tell you. Yeah, I'll show you some more of my outfits again here in a moment. As I was, let's go back to. Let's see. I'm gonna go through these. So that's the manor. Oh, so this is a door. Oh. So this is a door that's just in like one of the rooms, and it literally just goes out to the back, like the front yard. Kind of crazy. The story is. Oh wait. The story is actually really quick. Let me scan through these before I accidentally expose anyone. Okay, no, there's no exposing. Okay, we're good. We're good. I wanted to just double check. Okay, so the story is that she put a lot of rooms and made some goofy walls to like nowhere just to confuse the ghosts. Then we went into the basement. This is where this area, by the way, chat. There's a little nook here on the left. I don't know if you see, like, right here on the left, but there was like a little nook there, and that's where I'd hide. I was wearing all black, like in the ghost hunting shows, and I would wait for my friends to show up, and I'd be like, "So what? Did you guys see anything?" That's me. That's me with this was the basement. You can see I'm wearing like all black. I was so sneaky about it. And then that's the garage. That's a carriage right there. Boink. And then this is there's apparently a movie tied to it too. Right there. Anyway, so this may be an area in which they filmed that movie, and yeah. I had the time of my life. It was. Oh wait, there's more. There's way more. Hold on, I didn't see that. Wait. Oh, okay. For context on the shush, There was this like dad that brought his kids, and the dad was like drunk or something like during the whole thing. Okay, okay. Da, da, da. More room. Oh wow, C cooked with these photos actually. Bonk. These were some of the people that worked on the Winchester Manor. Let's see, let's see. Oh no, this is out to the roof. Oh, this is another window on the floor, and then you can see it below. That was an interesting one. Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me just double check again. I noticed that one of those might have reflected a face. A familiar face. I might have to change that. Okay. Click here. Boom. That was her. In the manor. And then this is the staircase that goes up to nowhere. That's literally a ceiling right there. It was to confuse the ghosts. Oh, and then here's some more windows. And then it's repeating again. Okay. See, is there anything else? No, that should be good. Why is Discord full screening on there? Let's see. Let me show you guys the outfits again. Let me scroll up so you guys miss the peanut butter feet pics. Yeah, I'll show you the outfits one more time. One more time. There was this one. And then then there's this one. Man, the pants cooked. One of the days I was thinking of going all black, but we didn't there was no reason to dress up for the other ones. IMO. But for the next time I definitely know to bring a little bit more. Hold on. I'm moving carefully. Yeah, that's me. I didn't wear them like that though on my head. I wore them primarily around my neck like this. What is play then? P for play? Chat, do you hear that when I click that? Yeah, that's it. You see? It looks way better in person, by the way. But yeah. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Yeah. That's about it, really. In terms of what plans we have. Let's see. Let me show you guys. No. Yes, no. No. Yeah. Oh. Oh. This week, in terms of what we have planned tomorrow, I'm gonna rest. I wanted to share the story to you guys and have it kind of logged, like while it's like fresh in my head. Let's see. Oh man, the stories were just so well told. Tomorrow I'm gonna be off stream, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we're gonna be playing. Thursday's Mario Odyssey, Friday Subnautica, Saturday Devil May Cry, Sunday is gonna be another horror game. Yeah, you deserve to rest. Yeah, no, trust. I walked. I don't even know how many. I don't know the distance that I walked, by the way, chat. I just kept going. I need to. How far? Map. We're not done yet, by the way. I just want to. I'm trying to figure out. Can I draw on the map? Am I able to draw on like a map? Oh, we can. Okay. I'm gonna do this on the Mac though, since I'm still sharing that screen. Draw on map. Okay. We're working on something. Okay, let's zoom in. Yo, chat, look at that ice wall. The ice wall is real. It can hurt you. Be careful. Stay safe. Can I enter in map coordinates or something some way? Hold up. Hold on. I feel like I'm close-ish. Okay, almost. Okay. Oh, no way, we're here. Okay. So, let's see, where are these? I'm gonna make it red. And then I need, yeah. Okay, so we went from, this is the Nintendo store. And then I went from there to up here and then rested on this bench for a little bit. And after I was like, have a good day. And then I went over here through the Apple store for a second. I took a loop around and then there. And then I need the shift. No, undo that. Uh-oh. Where's undo? Where's undo? I fucked up. Chat, I fucked up. Okay. Grab this. And then from there, we went. Let's see. Okay. That one. Okay. From here, I then went here again. And then here. And then we went way down through here. Okay. And then I want to say there's a point where I went from there to, yeah, okay. This makes sense. I then went this way to then go down. I was looking at my phone constantly to make sure. And then I had some confusion or something here. So I ended up like right before the whatever this building is. It's like a white pillar thing. I went this way and further down. Let me undo that. Okay, and then from here, walked this way, went here, took a photo of the seals, went back, went this way, then down here, then here. That's where the bakery was and all that. And went this way, kept going. I don't remember this. Hold on. I either went, no, I don't. I think I went this way and then here. And then I remember going this way and then I walked on the grass to then go this way. Shit. Come on. Shift. I'm holding shift. Shift. Okay. Trust chat. We're working on it. Okay. And then from here. And this is where all the boats were that were making all the sounds. I went this way. Around. And somewhere over here kept going. There was like a bridge in between. And then towards right here is where I went through here and then got picked up. Okay, so now let's zoom out. I want to zoom out. How can I do that? I don't know how someone wants to categorize that in terms of distance. How far is that? That was my route. That is what I did. So I started there and I went all the way through Chinatown, then to the pier, and then just walked all that in terms of like to visualize it on the map in case you want to know what I did map wise. And then the Golden Gate Bridge wasn't visible at the time, so like, yeah. Does that make sense? That should make sense. Can anyone tell me how far that is? Do you guys see the lines? Is it too, you want to zoom in again? Let's see a little more. Yeah, so like, what's far? This walk I had yesterday. This is the walk I did. You see that red line? We went through the Nintendo store, through the park, through Chinatown. You walked it? I walked it. Yeah. No, it was so nice and windy out. Hi, Defective. Good to see you. It's so nice meeting you at Offkai. I walked it all. All that red line. We walked that. And then somewhere around here, I was like, I need to get picked up by the Uber because I'm gonna miss my flight. I think it was a little bit before that, actually. It was... somewhere around here. How are those limbs? My legs are okay. There was so many fucking clouds here. I'm shitting you not. It was like I was walking through a storm or something. Hold on. I'll show you guys. I'll show it again. One sec. Let me switch back. I just want to make sure I'm not showing the feet pics that I took this weekend. Here we go. Yeah, I literally walked the whole thing. My fucking shoes are so sandy still. I'm covering the bridge. That's the Golden Gate Bridge, which... Hold on, let me give you map representation on where we are. We at the motel. Yeah, so this is that sandy path right there. Anyway. Where is photos? That one. And then it was so like the clouds rolled over, so it was not easy to see bridge. But there it is. Heck, in Wembley, it was very windy. It was so much fun though. Honestly, still a cool shot from the bridge. Oh, for sure. Hold on. I got pretty close. It's like Ghost Bridge. And then this was my drive back. It started to rain a little bit. I didn't get hit by any of the rain, but it was kind of there. It's mysterious, kind of like Alan Wake 1 a little bit, or Silent Hill. Yeah! Bro. Same wavelengths, I see. That should conclude most of the story time. I repeated I added some more details too. I'm so curious on how far this is, chat. The distance I walked. I don't know how to how to signify what that distance is. How would one measure the distance? Let's see, distance between. Oh wait, I have an idea. Let me just send this into ChatGPT real quick. It's normally good at numbers. If I just do this. I don't condone using it for art, but I do. I mean, yeah. Don't use AI for art. Use it for like, you know, things that like Google has trouble answering for you. Because more or less it just copies information that it already knows. So in a way, if you use it for art, it's essentially kind of like plagiarism. You have been warned. Don't do it. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Analyzing. Okay. Oh, goodness me. I see. I see. I see that you see that I see. Refresh this. Try that again. Indeed. Indeed. I'm in the process of trying to figure out how far the distance is between those two things. I'm just trying to, where's the image? Where'd it go? Bro, I fucking lost it. Francisco to Francisco and down to the pier, then walk the shore to what the red line is. Okay, let's see. We're figuring this out. What's the name of the song? Type in exclamation mark song, but it's also Disturbia, Rihanna. You walked a serious distance. Let me break it down. Yeah. Roughly 0.2 and Okay, according to this, it was roughly 5 miles. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It was 5.5. Okay. I went a whole like five. I walked a whole 5 miles. What the fuck happened to my eye? Oh, I thought my eye did something funky. Well, Wolfie, the song changed right then. That's why it was called Lose Control. Because it's the song that's currently playing. The Rihanna Disturbia song like just ended like a second ago. So there's that. Holy shit. I can't believe I walked that. Bro, I wasn't even sweating or anything. Or like, I remember the first time I did like a 3 mile walk, I was like exhausted. This was like 5 miles and we like took it like a champ. Hold on. Was Disturbia by Rihanna. Rihanna. uh, I'm trying to think if there's any details I missed, essentially. I think that concludes most of the trip. I can also talk about what else. Thank you. Yeah, that. I have a cover. I'm working. Actually, you guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear the cover? I can show you guys the cover, but it's not gonna release till I get the art done for it and the video. And then I have like an additional like remix that I finished before the trip as well. Let's see. Let's go to that real quick. Let me show you guys. Let me load up some Ableton. It's over here. And then open recent. What? Let's see, Ableton Pro Q. And then from here, it would be, oh, here you are. I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of the cover that I made. This is the first cover I ever did, so cut me some slack though, okay? Okay. I also don't speak Korean fluently. That's the other thing. But expect this to be released within at least sometime this month. I need to commission someone for arts. Yeah. What the fuck was that? Why is the sample offline? Oh, it's just taking a moment. It's been a minute since. Wow. Okay. Let me show you this now. Blink. Also, none of it was bass boosted, was it? Now I blew that kiss into the mic. Bruh. Chat. Why did it? That was so fun. So yeah, really quick. I was talking about that kiss. There's like multiple takes somewhere down here, but that's me. Because in the video, they do that too. Approved. Thank you. I'm glad. I had a few of I had some of my Korean friends also like give it a listen. They're like approved. You know, like the Knuckles thing. So that cover will be coming out soon, and then I just have to make a visualizer for this one, which bibliotecaire. This is a little something. I actually have 2 remixes that I've yet to release. But I'm gonna show you guys them today though, so you can give them a listen, just so you know what you're looking for when they come out. For context, if any of you know the game on Adult Swim called Robot Unicorn, this is that. This is a remix of that song. Harmony, ah! God damn. So yeah, expect that one in the. I need to make 2 new visualizers. I need to make a visualizer for this one, and then also for this one. I'm not showing the if you saw a glimpse of that, no, you didn't. But in case you did, This one I'm gonna show off later when it comes closer to the second season of the live action One Piece, because I remixed the opening to One Piece of We Are. One Piece. You know. Anyway, I'm very proud of this one. This one, I'm proud of all of my work. I just this one in particular just is catchy on the opening and ending. If you know it, you know it. Ooh, ooh. Let's go. Oh, ow. Hands up, hands up. Bah, bah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Oh man. So we got we got quite a few things coming. Oh man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be sniffle, excuse me. I could probably knock it out this week. I'm not gonna post them like week after week, essentially, but I want to space them out a little bit. But nonetheless, we are cranking out stuff. I just need to find like someone to do YouTube, help me with like YouTube edits for like not the music stuff. And then we're really cooking. Oh, because there's a few videos that I'm still waiting on. I just realized I have. I should check up on him, see how he's doing. There was. I wonder. Anywho. Oh, no, I did not mean to open Neural Mix. Oh. Let's see. That should be good. Trying to think if I have anything else to share with you guys for now. We talked about the trip. I showed you photos. I showed you the route. We walked for almost 5 miles. That was cool. I think that might just be it for today. Yeah, I think it will be. tomorrow, I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna just take the day off. I was this close to doing it today as well, but like I really wanted to share the how the trip went and stuff with everyone. I cherish them all so much. I made so many new friends, and then like I feel like the trip, there were some people like that I knew a little bit off of Discord, but I didn't really get to know them as well as like when I hung out with them at Offkai this weekend, and I feel like it's just it's grown to something so nice, and that I will always forever cherish. What I do not miss, though, that I'm coming back to, is that my nose is fucking running again, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the humidity. I swear. Okay, so like, for those who don't know, prior to going to Offkai, for the longest time, I have like an issue with my right ear, like it's been like stuffy for some reason. And then when I went over there, I didn't have any issues with my fucking nose or ears. Just to have it come back the moment I come back, and it's not sickness. It's not like, because it's like the same feeling that I had like prior to getting here. Hi JD, good to see you. I hope you've been well. Ear pressure difference? That's the thing. They're both at water level, so that doesn't make any sense. They're both literally on the ground. I mean, there's mountains over there, but if I was on the water there and the water here, I don't think there should be a difference between, you know, where you're standing and ground level, because you're both on the beach. This isn't. By the way, I'm not mad at you. I'm just frustrated with like, why would that make sense? Oh, the chicken parm is almost done. You better send a photo in the Discord. I'd love to see it. Makes sense. Yeah, I've been alright. How have you been? Pretty good. I just came back from a trip. It was such a blast. Ooh. I still. Oh man. I think that is going to be it for today, though. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna take the day off to just rest. It was just because I had all the information like crammed in my brain. Like, it's very like fresh, and like it's easier to convey. You know, like when you have like a dream in your sleep, you can remember it to an extent, and then after a few days you kind of forget it. Depends on the dream, though. You came late. That's okay. Don't wait, hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, it was gonna be a short stream. I'll be live on Thursday though, okay? We're gonna be continuing Mario Odyssey on Thursday. I just wanted to have a little small stream while I chatted with you guys for a bit. Don't worry, why come later when you can come now? Don't mind me. Okay. We're going to be reading out, but before that, if you guys haven't, that's a way to end the stream for today. Consider supporting me on my other socials. I post content frequently on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And we stream quite a bit. What song is this? Hold on. I don't... Wait, Segala and Becky Hill again? Oh, no way! This is Spotify recommending me something. Oh, hell yeah, that's going in the mix. That's going in my playlist. Oh, this is gas. Memes and dreams. It's been added. Have a fun weekday, G. Thank you. Oh, so like I was saying, consider joining the server. We have movie nights in the Discord every Tuesday, but because we streamed today, I think we're gonna have a small movie night tomorrow. I totally down to host one if you guys want to watch a movie with me. I messaged one of my mods. They're gonna have to remind me what movie I talked about. And then, you know, I post music frequently. Well, no, I don't. Well, somewhat. I do mashups, remixes, original songs. I have 8 original songs on Spotify, but I have to make another original song here soon. The last one we made was October of last year. I'm having way more fun making remixes. I mean, not necessarily. Hold on, let me try that again. I've been more focused on more mashups and remixes is what I meant to say. I have fun making all music. And then, like I said, those two remix, those 2 remixes, and then the song cover, I have to work on uploading to YouTube. Nice to have you back again. Yeah, we're so fucking back. Ooh, you just know it. A swish. Haha, you know who it is. They said daddy's home. I came back with the milk. You needed more for your cereal, right? I made sure to get your favorite kind, too. The brand you asked for, right? Whole milk? Let me see who's live and we'll read out. I drink whole milk. When I do.
Different ways. I'm showing her. I'm using it.
Excuse me, that was me opening a new tab. Let me see who's on. Let me see. Is anyone from? I wonder if anyone from the group chat is live. Oh, there is. Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on, I don't, Ooh. Oh, wow. Thank you for putting the raid message. Let me see who we raid out to. I'm looking just for some, like, Offkai. Oh! Wait, we can also raid Miri. Miri was technically there too. Oh, wait. Wait, I see Mochi on. Okay. Okay. Let's see. /raid. Did I do that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you guys all have a good day. I'll see you on Thursday, okay? You better stay safe. You better eat. You better check your fucking posture. I swear to God, if I see someone with a obtuse or right angle of a neck, I will find you. I know. You have a good night, okay? Okay? Take care.